Morning, everyone. It is Friday. It's December the 4th. I think it's about 7:45 in the morning. I've been up here in the tree for about probably 20-30 minutes now. I am back up here on public land. I'll tell you where I'm at. Nah, just kidding. I'm going to tell you where I'm at because my sources told me that today is probably the best chance for me to kill a Boone Crockett monster buck West Virginia state record. Of course, that voice is the one in my head, so he's usually wrong. So anyway, just kidding. I am on public land again this morning. This is actually a spot that I found last Wednesday. I was planning on doing an all-day setup here, and I think I left about an hour and a half before daylight because I saw 2 squirrels all day. Originally, though, last week, I was down over my right shoulder, down over the hill, about a couple 100 yards at a spot. I sat there till about noon, got down, walked up this little hill behind me. I don't know if you can see it right there. Walked up this little hill behind me and found this spot right here. It's just an absolutely beautiful spot. It's semi-open. It's got a lot of young pines popping up through it, but it's mostly oak trees, hardwoods, a lot of red and white oak in here. And I went walking around over in this whole little area, and I found several rubs. I didn't find any scrapes over here, but I found all kinds of rubs. Some of them was really fresh, and several spots where, just certain trees. I don't know for whatever reason there's oaks everywhere, but there's just certain trees that there seemed to really like. There was several of them trees on this little flat right here that I'm on. So decided to come back up here again this morning. Little bad news though, I am holding my camera with my hand because this past summer I purchased a 4th Arrow. I think it's called the Tree Talon or Talon Arm or something like that. I don't think it's really designed for saddle hunters, but it's small and compact. You can use it in a tree stand too. It's a super good camera arm and base. The only thing is it comes with a ratchet strap, and I didn't like that. It was a little heavy, a little bulky, and extremely noisy. So a lot of the reviews I was watching on YouTube of this thing before I bought it, a lot of people was buying an over-the-top buckle or a boat buckle cam that some people might call them boat buckles. Over-the-top little buckle cam, and so I bought one of them, and it works out really good, except for it's not very long. And there's a pine tree that I hunt up over across the road from my house, and that thing, when I get the strap all around it, I've only got like a couple inches to spare. Well, this morning I'm in a pretty good sized red oak tree, and my strap's about 6 inches from going around, so that kind of sucks. So something comes in that I don't plan on shooting, I will try to get some video for you. I do have my little action cam, so I'll try to get it turned on if I shoot something. But I'll be honest with you, my hopes aren't too high. But this spot right here, I'm just sitting around a few minutes ago looking around. I can see 3 beds where something was bedded here. I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty recent because I can see them pretty good, but they're only farthest one's probably 25-30 yards away. There's 3 of them right here that I can see, and they're right here on the edge of this little finger ridge that comes down where it rolls over, and the wind's coming down the ridge, hit me in the face. So it's a perfect place for them to bed because they can sit with their back to the top up there. Anything coming in behind them, they're going to smell, and they can see anything coming up the hill. So I don't know if they saw me or heard me coming up today or what, but anyway, guys, that's just where I'm at today. I don't have plans on sitting here all day. We'll see what happens. There is a pretty good storm coming through, but it looks like it's going to go just north of me. I shouldn't be affected by it at all. The temperature right now is about 34 degrees. The high today is supposed to be about 42, I think. It's supposed to be cloudy and overcast all day, so it's definitely a good day to be out here. Like I said, it's Friday, and our gun season ends on Sunday, so and while I'm here, I'm going to show you real quick, see if I can find it over there. Tomorrow, there's a place that I'm wanting to hunt across the river. What river's creek? Indian Creek's down at the bottom of the mountain here. But I'm going to try to turn the camera out here and show you a place that I'd like to go tomorrow, but they are calling for us to have rain and snow, and it's nasty tomorrow. So if I hunt tomorrow, it could be a good chance I might just be in the blind up on the hill. So anyway, guys, hang with me. Don't get dizzy. I'm gonna turn this camera. You can see that ridge top running all the way back over through there. I found that place last spring during spring golfer season. I know how to get access to it, but you gotta go way down the bottom of the mountain and walk up right up through there. And once you get to the top right there, man, it is super. Just an awesome spot up there, one of the most beautiful places I've ever found. I've been wanting to hunt up there all year this year, and tomorrow was my plans to go up there, just sit on the ground. I'm in the saddle this morning, just to go sit on the ground up there tomorrow. So don't know if I'll make it or not. Depends on the weather, but anyway, guys, like I said, got my camera here in my hand, so I'm gonna get off here. Let things settle down for a little bit. I might just try to do a little bit of calling today, just see what happens. I definitely am going to come back up in here and do some postseason scouting, because our squirrel season is until the end of February. So give me a chance to do a little bit of both, do some squirrel hunting and some postseason scouting. I got a pretty good trail right here behind me, running down this little ditch line. So I'm going to sit around here and see what happens. Like I said, sorry about the camera, but I do have a lot longer strap one. It's about 2 or 3 foot longer than the one I got now. It's probably going to be overkill, but at least I shouldn't have this situation again. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Afternoon, everyone. It is Saturday. It's about 3:17 or so. It's December the 5th. I am up here on the private land. I am going to shoot. Alright guys, they should do it. They should be here anytime now. Hey guys, I'm getting ready to get out of the tree here. We got some rain moving in. But like I said, I'm rifle hunting today. I don't care what kind of weapon you use. If you're hunting out of a tree stand, saddle, wherever, and I've got a gear hoist, I'm gonna lower my gun down. But before you lower it down, you need to keep your cartridge chamber empty. Put the safety back on. Put that bolt in your pocket just till you get on the ground. Then you can reload it again. So just a little tip there, guys. Something you know everybody needs. Alright guys, let's give you a little view of what I come from back up on there. Show you how steep it is. I don't know if you can see the creek there or not, the Indian Creek. Some idiots over on the other side running around on the side by side. This is public land. You ain't supposed to have any freaking ATVs. And from what I can tell, they ain't got any orange on either. They drove up halfway up on that mountain and they run around, spun up a bunch of stuff over in that field over there. Now they're going out that access road over there. Nice road. I stood over here and watched them for a while, and they come up the hill and they saw me and they stopped there for a little bit. I don't know if they were looking through binoculars or what. I don't know, care if they see me or not. If they're down here, when I get down here, I'm going to have a talk to them. Maybe take the picture and call DNR. That's a bunch of bull. But anyway, back to my subject here. I don't know if a buck did that or not. A little bit of sexual frustration pinned up right there. Anyway, guys, you can see how steep it is down through here. How steep it is up through there. That's where I come to. It's a really good spot up here. I like it a lot. I don't know if you guys can hear that ATV or what. I know he'll be way out back to the parking area before I get there. But if I run across them, I'm going to ask them what they're doing back in there. I know it ain't the DNR because I don't think they would have had orange on. I didn't see him. I couldn't tell how many people was in that thing. It looked like a side by side. But anyway, this is the
trail I'm heading out. I'm going to film all of it. It gets a little nasty down here at the end. I'm going to put my camera up and I'll film some more when I'm heading out. But this trail right here goes right back up there several hundred yards, and I was back up on that ridge right there. I'm back in there. Got rain moving in, so I'm heading out for the day. I was going to stay till at least mid-afternoon anyway. So if the rain clears out, I need to go check my cameras across the road anyway. But, it's a little slick right here. A little narrow. These old deadfalls right here. All kinds of tracks in this road too. There's deer in here, man. They've been hunting so hard over the last month. It's hard to find right now. But anyway, I've got to walk down through that stuff to get out of here now. The end of the trail's coming right here. I'll tell you what, I'd love to have permission to have a chainsaw and just cut this path on out through that field. There's a big field out through there, but it's so thick and nasty. Can't get to it. Look at all these tracks. The hell, you can see that on the camera. A few of them might be people's tracks. There's a lot of deer tracks right here. See deer traveling over the hill right there. And here's where I veer off the hill right here. I gotta walk. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing off. I gotta walk through a bunch of brush. Big field on the other side over there, so I've gotta walk down the hill here and come out in that field. Alright guys, I just come out of this stuff right here at this pine tree is where I always go in now. This trail, you just gotta walk through a bunch of nasty stuff and angle back up the hill. And then I've gotta walk over here across this field and then just get over the hill a little bit and cross the creek. And I'll film that when I get down there. Oh, I am down here at the creek. Just come out in that field right there. Just walk down there. Right over is my truck. So, across this creek. Whew, mud slick. These rocks are slick. This will be the time I fall when I'm filming. Some people drive across this. I probably could. I want to take a chance on damaging my truck. I think I got a wheel bearing going out already. I gotta get it checked out later this week. Alright, man. Ooh, deer tracks. Whoa. There it is, guys. My adventures for today.
Good evening, everyone. It is December the 5th. It's Saturday afternoon. It's about 3:18 or so, and I am back up on the private land this evening, finishing out my 2020 gun season. Actually, the last day is actually tomorrow. This year we've had Sunday hunting for a couple years now, and this year they actually added one more day to the end of it. And but the only 3 bucks I have seen all season was the very first day. This tree that I'm in now, I saw a spike with probably 4 or 5 inch spikes, and then I saw one that had maybe 3-inch spikes, and they got to be at least 3 inches to be legal here in West Virginia. You know, I saw both those in the first hour and a half of opening morning out of this tree. Monday evening, I was up on the other part of the property, and that's right about 15-20 minutes before dark when I saw that small 4 or 6 point chasing some does over, and the does got downwind of me and smelled me, and they took off running. He chased them on the neighbor's property and got shot about 5 minutes later. And those are the only bucks that I have seen all week. And I have hunted every day since Tuesday, either here or private land or public land. I was on public land yesterday, got run out a little bit early because of rain. Rain moved in yesterday. It rained all night last night. I think it finally let up about 4 o'clock this morning. I was actually going to go to a different piece of public land this morning, but I read some comments on a Facebook page, West Virginia Whitetail Facebook page that I follow, and I got to go to a camping ground area to get up on the mountain, and they said somebody had said it was flooded, so they probably had it locked up where you couldn't even be down there. I didn't even drive down or look. And the place I was at yesterday, I would have went back there today, except for all the rain we got. The creek was just going to be too high to try to cross, so I decided to come up here this morning. I sit for about 2.5, 3 hours. Didn't see the first deer, and the rain had stopped, but the wind was just terrible. And now the wind's blowing on and off. It's warmed up a little bit. It was about 32 degrees this morning. I think it's in the mid-40s right now. I'm probably going to go ahead and finish this video up tonight. I do have does come in on camera. You know, there may be some bucks in there. I know there's at least 2. I got 2 different 8 points that showed up last week up on the other camera. But at night, one of them did show up Thursday morning. He was up there, and I was sitting right here. I was sitting right here, didn't see a single deer. He's an 8 point. He was up there Thursday morning about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning with about 4 does. So just go show you how that works for me. And that stand is probably 500, 600, 700 yards from where I'm at now. It's not that far. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm really itching to get. I still got one more bow tag. I'm really itching to get. For that last bow tag and really start shooting my bow. I mean, I love gun hunting and everything. And I just love bow hunting. It's just my passion. And speaking of which, a little while ago, my wife made some homemade chicken noodle soup for lunch, and I had a bowl of it. And I was sitting there in my recliner watching some YouTube videos, and I was sitting there fighting sleep. I mean, my mind was like, man, you need to get to the woods. My body's like, man, just chill out here for a little bit. And I had to knock on the door, so we answered the door, and my muzzleloader arrived. I checked my notifications today and said it wasn't supposed to arrive till Monday, so that was a good surprise. I'll tell you a little bit more about it and show you some pictures of it later on. I had to go get some ammo for it this week and get a scope put on it, get it sighted in, because we got muzzleloader season is in 2 weeks, so I'm really excited about that. But go ahead, and I don't know if I've mentioned it yet this year or not. The gun I'm using, I might even put some pictures or video of it toward the end of this video. I am using a Savage 243. I've had this gun for, I know, at least 10 years. I'm thinking probably closer to 12 years. It's got a Tasco 3x9 scope on it. I am shooting 95 grain Winchester Fusion bullets in it. And all the deer I've ever shot, I've shot several deer with this thing. My son shot some. And the deer I actually shot Tuesday, she actually run farther than any deer I've ever shot with it. And I've only lost one other deer that I've ever shot with this gun that I ended up couldn't find it. But anyway, that's the gun I'm shooting. It's got a stainless steel barrel, black synthetic stock. It's a really nice looking gun, so I'll either post pictures or maybe just a little bit of a video of it toward the end of this video. So guys, other than that, ain't really had much action this week, but I will put together a little video this evening. And with that being said, I do want to say, on top of the new camera, my wife has graciously jumped in and helped me start editing my videos. Up to this point, I've edited all my videos on my iPhone with a app, video editing app, which is free. And we did get another free one. Actually, it's one that Mr. Juddy Burgess from J&J True Outdoor Adventures had mentioned to me a few weeks back in a private message. We was talking one night, so my wife downloaded it and we used it on the first one, and so hopefully not only the content of my videos will get a little bit better if I can ever see a deer, but hopefully the quality and stuff of them too. I've been trying to make some little better videos, so just give her a big thanks and shout out for that. And she's at home sitting right now on this nice warm couch when I'm up here in this breezy weather trying to get deer. She told me not to come home till I don't get anything, so I can always shoot a buck, so my hopes ain't too high. But anyway, guys, hopefully I'll get some more footage before the night's over. If not, we'll put this video together, and we'll see you probably start recording tomorrow for some more bow hunts. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday. It's Good afternoon, everyone. It is Sunday, December the 6th. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. It's about 45 degrees. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Feels a little bit warmer than that. I'm back up here on the private land across the road from my house. Today is the last day of West Virginia gun season, but I have chose to bring my bow. And reason being is checking these cameras. I even sit up here last night. I had 3 mature does and 3 or 4 young deer come in, and well, only 1 mature doe and the 2 small ones come in. The rest of them kind of stayed a little nervous. It was really windy up here. She stayed back. The other 2 big does and another little one stayed back. And they didn't hang around very long. I've already filled my doe tag for this county, so I still have a doe tag. I just can't fill it for the county I live in. So I do still have a bow tag. So that's what I'm doing. I go back to work Tuesday, so I'm gonna take advantage of this evening. If I don't get anything this evening, I'm gonna be back up here in the morning, probably the same stand. If not, tomorrow evening I'm gonna go hit the other stand up in the other spot. And we have this whole week to bow hunt. There's nothing else in right now except for, I think bear season's in until the end of the year. I know it is with archery. I'm not 100% sure about gun. I'm pretty sure it is. I need to check on that. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and try to fill my last bow tag. Now, the good thing about it is, if a buck shows up, I can still take him with my archery equipment and still check it in for my buck tag under gun season, because we can substitute a bow for a gun, firearm during gun season. Now, we cannot during muzzleloading season. You have to use a muzzleloader if you're going to muzzleload hunt. But during gun season, the 2 weeks of gun season, I can fill my gun tags with a bow if I choose to, just not during gun season. So, but I've got, last week or so, I've had 2 different 8-points show up on the camera up on top of the hill. But the last 2 sets I've set up there in the last couple of days, I haven't seen a deer. So, yeah, if they've made it this far, I'm gonna go ahead and let them go. Now, I will be hunting up here probably about every day during muzzleloading season, which I did get my new muzzleloader in yesterday. Probably get that thing decided in here in the next couple of days, because our muzzleloading does open up a week from tomorrow. Next Monday, I think it's the 14th, December 14th, is when our muzzleloading season opens up, and we get a week. So, like I said, I still got a buck tag, and muzzleloader we can take either sex. So, you know, if they show up while I'm up here with the gun, muzzleloader in my hand, I'll probably be getting my 3rd buck of the year. If not, I'll be perfectly happy to take a doe. And I'm probably going to go ahead and buy my extra muzzleloader tag. It's only 20 bucks. I have to buy it before next Sunday night. And I'll probably go ahead and do that because I can take 2 more does. So I've already got 2 bucks and a doe down. I'm shooting for a doe. This is my 3rd bow tag for the state. So since I've already killed 2 bucks with my bow, I have to take a doe. I don't have any other choice. So I have to take a doe with my bow, which I don't care, and that'll make me 2 does and 2 bucks. I like to try to keep it a little as even as I can, and typically I usually kill 1 or 2 more does than I do bucks anyway. So anyway, if I go ahead and get a buck either tonight, a doe either tonight or in the morning or sometime tomorrow, that will finish up my bow tags, and it'll even me up on does. And we are definitely got some meat we're wanting to can. We've canned deer meat over the last couple of years, but this year we actually bought our own canner and supplies, and we're just wanting to do it ourselves. So with that being said, I'm gonna grab my bow off the 4-wheeler here. You see it's parked right here. Parked right here in this little pine thicket. Because most of the deer that come down the hill here, they usually come around the side of the hill over there, and unless they walk around top of this 4-wheeler, they're not gonna see it. So anyway, guys, I'm only probably less than 100 yards from my stand, or my tree I'm getting. I keep saying stand, I'm in the saddle. Or at least I'm wearing my saddle right now, but I do have my Elite Carrier with me tonight, and I've been itching to get this thing back in my hand. And like I said, after today, I still have a bear tag in my pocket, and I've got 1 muzzleloader tag with my base license, and I can buy another one, and we can take either sex with muzzleloader, but I can only take 1 more buck this year with a weapon. So unless I shoot one with my bow tonight, next one will be, only chance I'll have the buck will be during muzzleloading season. And so, like I said, if I finish out the year with just taking does, I'll be perfectly happy with that. So anyway, I'm probably about 40 yards from my tree here, so I'm going to turn this camera off and walk over here. And it's a beautiful day. I'm telling you, I'm wearing the least amount of clothes that I've worn in probably almost 2 weeks. There's no wind. It's looks really nice. And if them does show up tonight, hopefully I can film my last bow tag this evening. And start concentrating on keeping muscle up and get ready. And then the last 4 days of the season is our doe days. And I think New Year's Eve is on a Thursday, so that'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So the only chance I'll have to hunt, it'll be evenings after work, and I'll have to go to a neighboring county. So anyway, guys, I'm right here at my tree. I'll be up there about 16, 17 feet. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn this camera off and get a pretty good setup.